You want more hits than lemonade. No, you don't own me. You don't even know me. This vagabond with a two-part path to the great beyond. Say genuine, a ground floor up I can help you find. You're a dreamer, call me when you're Bieber. And when they play it, you can't help but sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never dies. The wonder drug don't work no more, think it took too much. Your equity, make the caffeine be your weaponry. Is the reason there never was one needed. It's all around, but it weighs too much to slow you down. It's the time to act, cause the best defense is the timeless track. You don't own me, you don't even know me. But when they play it, you can't help but sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. There was a moment, a hole opened in the sky, a chance to join their pantheon. For all the times they never heard your battle cry, now even angels sing along. Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never dies. Like a lover who won't back down, pull you over to the side, look you straight into the eyes. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never.
Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bish, I gots to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
Yeah, alright, here we are, back again to do really cool stuff, very cutting edge stuff. Let me wait till my art list loads. But yeah, yesterday we were working on this GPU model for Blender. For a video game where we'll be battling like a giant CPU. I didn't really do any planning. I just kind of jumped right on into it, and that's what we're going to do again today, probably. I think we're probably going to do some texturing, because we have like no textures here, basically. And that's what I had planned. Oh, my fucking art list is ever going to fucking load. Probably not. At least we got the copyrighted music in there. That's the important part. That's what YouTube wants to see, is you put the copyrighted music up front. Hold on, let me no planning, all profit. Hell yeah. There's no way I can run ads on these because I use the copyrighted music, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, Joshua Moon complaining about copyright, very valid. I'm going to say that. And he had an idea for like some type of service that you could just pay and then use any type of media you want to stream, which makes a lot of sense, but there's like nothing like that. You know, you can't just like pay Warner Brothers like a flat fee and use Soundgarden, which you should be able to do, I feel like. I don't know. Alright, so I guess we'll texture some shit. I was thinking about how I'm going to do these. Should I make like each one of these like, you know, have like all of these be like one separate material if I'm trying to make them like different colors? How's it going, Bob the Darkest Fairy? I'll probably bake it all to one material afterwards anyway, but if I was a smart, sane game developer, I would probably bake it all to one material afterwards. But, alright, let's just start with the easy one. Easy peasy. We can make the black plastic by just applying a black texture there. There we go. Music law is no joke, bro. Yeah. Yeah, neither is PlayStation games. If you're stealing PlayStation games, you deserve to be hung. Alright, our list is working now. We have our art list AI generated bullshit. It's gonna be super fucking loud, but I'll turn it down. Oh, I'll preemptively turn it down. I'll be on here and I'll add a bunch of music to play, and then I'll go back and look at it and be like, that is a fucking retarded thing to put on here. What fucking idiot put that shit on there? It'll be like... yeah, it'll just be retarded shit. But it's still the best that Artlist has to offer. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could just play copyrighted music the whole time, but I feel like something bad would happen to my stream. I don't know what the actual laws are. Let me go. It's like super duper fucking sensitive. That's retarded. There we go. Perfect. That's the perfect tone I want. Right there. Alright. Yeah, so... let me add a light and see what this shit looks like. I'm gonna grab some stuff from Texture Haven. I'm not just gonna make colors, by the way. I'm not that bad. I'm a little better than that. Steal music from artists you love that can't afford copyright for their music. Yeah, exactly. Like Justin RPG. We could listen to Justin RPG music. We could listen to some Daniel Larson. Did he ever actually make any music, or did he just run around saying that he was a famous musician? Because I never actually heard any music come from him. Maybe I missed that whole arc. Alright, let me go get some textures. We have Polyhaven. We're going to browse those textures. Yeah, I realize when I stream on here, I breathe through my mouth a lot. I'm sure it's really annoying. I'm trying to breathe more through my nose, but it's usually stopped up for some reason. We should just put random textures on there. Alright, what do we need? We need metal. Let's go with, what about like plaster concrete. We don't really want that. We want like a plastic, not plaster. Alright, whatever. We'll search plastic. I guess we could make one. Yeah, I mean, we could make a plastic texture. I'm sure there's something on here we can use. I'm also looking for, I guess, some type of metal that would work too. What are we trying to recreate? I guess let me take a look at what we're trying to recreate. All musicians are protected more than a black trans gay woman. The sentence was a little garbled. So I'm trying to do something like this, but it can look a little more janky. So maybe like some rusty edges on the metal, but I still want like some other parts. Let's just get like a really rusty texture and throw it in there and hope for the fucking best. I think that'll be what we'll do. That looks kind of cool, kind of Silent Hill. This is very Silent Hill, very goth, very emo. That looks pretty cool. I kind of like that one. I might use this and just like turn the color a different color in GIMP. I'm leaning towards that option. Because I do want it to be more of like a reddish, blackish color. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Oh, that looks very nice. I was watching Mobility Mary clips today, and I have a relative that sounds just like Mobility Mary and acts a lot like her. It's very funny. Alright, so why don't we just download the blend file? I used to download the fucking GLT. I used to download the zip, but that's like stupid. Just download the blend and then you can open it. 1K resolution. Let's get the 8K resolution. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Wow, I could support or I could not. I'll only support the Kiwi Farms might do another coin. I might buy their coin. Let's go extract files to let's go to global assets. I'm pretty sure I have some type of I've only been doing game development for like 8 fucking years. I should have some type of material thing somewhere. For fuck's sake. Alright, I did have a environment textures. Awesome. Let's just go there. Perfect. Alright, so then I'll go here. We were hacked. We were attacked by the cyber security. Hold on. Let me go check. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Alright, so let's, we'll append that file. Append. We go to the desktop and environment textures. I think it should be in here, rusty metal. I probably shouldn't have put it there, but whatever, it's there now. Material, rusty metal, append. Man, I guess I'll just apply it on here as like a base texture. I guess that'll be the way to do it. I could like paint over it too. Let's just go, wait, we'll just do this. Rusty metal, there we go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it looks wonderful. That's just what I wanted. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we got a fucking Control A scale. UV, smart UV project. Why not? So in the background, that doesn't look too bad. I guess. I think what I'm thinking about doing is just starting to grab faces and putting them on like a different material. It's probably a better way to do this. Let me make sure it's just that. This might be a little tedious, but I think it'll look cool. Kick sharded itself. Is Kick back up? Oh no. Let's go check on Kick. Can I post a Feezer head? I don't know. I see the Feezer head. Seems like it should be fine. The Feezer will grant us strength. Alright, so if I move this to another level, and I'll just fucking assign it. I guess that's the idea, is to have this be a different type of metal texture. And we're going to do that for this middle panel as well. And we'll probably just grab a different metal rusty one. I think it's going to look cool. I know it looks like shit right now, but we can always change the colors of it to be more like GPU colored. And that's just the diffuse. So at the end, if I'm like, I don't like this white color, we can make it more look like the source material. That's my theory anyway. I don't think we should grab those. We shouldn't grab those. Probably not that one either. Your internet might just be slop. I don't know, that one showed up. Something definitely happened on my end. I don't know what happened there. That was clear targeting and harassment by YouTube. They don't like, they gotta keep the game developers down. So yeah, I'm just gonna get these. They only promote certain types of game developers. Do we want to grab these? I think we do. Look at that precision. Bam. Look at that horrible geometry that I've created there. Nice. Oh man, you know what? I'm off tomorrow, so for me, this is like a Friday. This is great. That rocks. I'm gonna go to Food Lion and get a rotisserie chicken. Be around all the other people who are like, I guess, unemployed, but I am employed, but we have like a different schedule. Alright, yeah, I think we'll assign that. Okay. Yeah, and then these middle ones we're gonna make red, and we're gonna make some red ones over there too. Alright, let's grab another texture, because that process was so fun the first time. So yeah, I'm thinking one of these, probably. Then this middle one I might grab for the metal struts, or maybe... There's struts in the middle, I want to make them cool looking. I guess that's a great description. Let's make them cool looking. Let's see, I might actually have another fucking... If I go... oh. Object mode, file, append. Environment textures. I bet I saved all of these as actual fucking textures and none of them as Blender files. Yeah. Dude, I'm such a fucking genius, man. Because this means I would have to actually, like, go in there and make, I'm so fucking smart, dude. You gotta go into the city tomorrow to attend an exhibit? What type of exhibit? Damn. Going into the city sucks. I hate driving in the city. It's the worst. Mapping software for nerds. Oh man, I would ditch that. I don't do nerd stuff. I would go home and play on my computer like a real man. Practical learning skills, no thank you. Alright, what am I trying to do here? Yeah, I think we should assign that there. Actually, it's going to be a different one. We're going to assign that to a different thing. Fuck it, let's just go ahead and do that. Can I get all these? I can. Nice. Can I get it this way too? I can. Awesome. I feel really smart right now. Oh shit. Bam. Bam. Alright, so all those, I'm just going to make a new one, and I want to do this one like maybe like a green, just to differentiate it. But yeah, I was thinking of going like maybe a green or like a blue in the middle for those struts, and then have them over here too, and then maybe like one on this side, and then have maybe this be like a different red or a gray across there. I think that'll look really good. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Fuck it, we'll just download them in a usable format. I think this one looks pretty cool, but I don't really like the... I wish it was just the paint without the shutters. Let's try this one. This one's close enough to the other one. And we'll grab this one as well. The stream is still starting soon. Damn it, every fucking time. I'm scared to click on OBS though, but whatever. Alright. Cool. Does it really name them all Rusty Metal? Oh, it says 04. Okay, so let's just extract files to the desktop, to the... What the fuck is it? Oh, that's right, environment textures. Alright. Okay. Okay. Desktop. Environment textures. Okay. Oh, you fucking worthless piece of shit. Cancel. Close. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, I already did that file. Thank you. Alright. What the fuck is it? Fucking worthless piece of shit. There we go. Don't tell me the file's already there. Thank God. Alright. Now we can append the motherfucker. Great mood today. Let me get out of fucking... Can I just press tab? I can. Awesome. Good vibes tonight. Yeah. Alright. Import. No, append. And we gotta append those two materials. We should have new things. Environment textures. Awesome. There we go. This is how I should have done all of these. But instead, if I go in these, I have the actual fucking... like JPEG images, which is so stupid. I didn't know you could do this. I don't know why they named them 05, 04, and 02. Why wouldn't you name them like blue, gray, and black or whatever? But, you know, whatever. Alright, so let's go here and we'll try the Rusty Metal 05. I don't know, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that one. I think we're going to have to shrink those textures down, and then on this one in the middle, we're going to grab the other one. And then we can alter the colors in GIMP or whatever. Yeah, we're append. Alright. I think it was down here. So we have 02, and I think we need 04, right? Today, 2210, 2159. So that would be before, yeah, it would be right here. Material, Rusty Metal 4. We're going to break our rusty cage and run. There we go. So we have 3 different types of metal. I guess that one doesn't look too different from the other ones, though. Let's go to rendered. I do kind of like the way that looks with all the rust and, like, you know, I guess it doesn't look great. I should get these edges too. That'll make it look a little bit better. And then I think once I adjust the colors a little bit, it'll look much better. So that one's fine. 05, right? Assign. Close enough. There we go. So it's 05 on this one. I should call it like reddish. Reddish. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it reddish metal. Reddish metal. Yellow metal. And we're going to call this darkest metal. I'm probably going to tint that blue or something. I think that'll look cool. That'll be those struts there. Yeah, we need to add a little more definition on this side too. And then, yeah, we change those colors. Change those, so yeah, whatever. We'll make some definition here. Shit, we're gonna have to fucking let's just subdivide this and subdivide it, and how many vertices we got. There we go. That should be enough for now. So we'll go J, J, J. That's gonna look like shit. We're gonna need more. Let's go between these two and subdivide that, and we'll just bring this one up and bring that one up. That more closely resembles the pattern. Whoops. Escape. GG. Good game. Alright, and then we'll do the same thing right there. Perfect. Fucking piece of shit. I'm so tired, man. I'm like half asleep. You know, I was with you till you had that last part on there. I was like, oh man, Sleazy's being nice to me tonight. He has affinity for... I can't even read that sentence. Kitty cat. You gotta move. Welcome to Bandtown, Population U. Alright, what the fuck are we gonna do here? Man, did you guys see that there was some guy who trolled Wings by making... This was like months ago. But some guy made a like a Tinder profile for Wings or something. No, they made some type of social media profile for Wings of Redemption and were like hitting on kids with Wings fucking photo and everything. And there was like some woman showing off the picture, and he's like, this is the man who's been harassing my kids, and it's clearly Wings. Who is Alan Turing? I don't know who that is, man. He must be like 180 years old. Charles Babbage? Yeah, what are you, 75 years old over there? Hold on, let's fucking... I'll probably pull up some type of encyclopedia thing. Let me Google his name real quick. Alan Turing. Yeah, 1912. Computing... Computing Machinery and Intellect. A.M. Turing. The Limitation Game. He was a nerd. Okay, so he was a nerd. And who's the other guy? Charles Babbage. Who the fuck is that? Charles Babbage. Alright. 1791. Alright. Mechanical engineer. He originated the concept of a digital programmable computer. Yeah. So nerds. No, I have a basic understanding of computers and history. The grandfathers of computational machines. Yeah. Well, I'm building a GPU right here on stream. Could they do that? I don't think so. Therefore, I'm cooler than them. Oh, man. I'm going to have to make fucking corresponding things over there. They got laid. Are you sure? Let's check their lineage. That would be so funny if none of them had any fucking kids. They're just like, yeah, he died alone with all of his math books. That's so fucking funny. Invented computational math. Hated talking to women. Alright, do we have enough of these? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to... Should we, like, shrink it in the middle? I think we should. Something like that. And then I can straighten these out. Like that. Dude, I'm so fucking cool, dude. We can even... I think we can just shift D. No, we can't. That'll just be floating out there. Delete those vertices. We'll grab this and do it again. Turing was apparently a homosexual who committed suicide with cyanide. Hey, Alan Turing was a British homo after his worker sterilized him for being a gay lord. Yeah, base. So they are like me. You were wrong, sleazy. What a fucking idiot. Don't you look stupid. You said they got laid, but he's a homosexual. The UK government sterilized him. Okay, well, I forgot that the UK is like the birthplace of insanity. Are you implying that gay people don't get laid? No. I'm implying they didn't have children. Alright, so... Yeah, I think we do need another one here, another one there. Probably one here and there. Why not? And then Alan Turing's child was John Money. Ah, good old John Money, dude. Yes, now that we get my camera, alright, bring out the child. I, John Money, shall take the photographs. John Jewish, John Money. It used to be John Moneyberg, but we had to change it. It's not always the guys named John. The guys named John are always based. They're always heroes in history. He changed his name. It was probably like John and Berg or something. There was no way he was a real, a true Anglo-John. And it's got to be spelled J-O-H-N. Yes, it does matter. If you spell it J-O-N, you're an idiot. And you deserve like some menial servant slave job if you spell your name J-O-N. That's a fact. John Genderstein Gold Money, exactly. You always got to check the early life, and then you know. All right, let's do that. John Berg Gossenstein. So apparently my name is French, but I don't actually have any French blood. My great-grandfather was supposedly adopted by a French couple, and that's how they got the name Goss. Supposedly, I have no fucking idea if that's true or not. So I have a French surname, but no French blood, thank God. I'm saved that curse. 100% a Maramut. Fucking Walmart fed every day, dude. People, when I used to go, disability title with no ailments, yeah. Let's go to NuFi. We'll play some of that. Oh, that was the one I just had. Oh, let's go to Techno. Everybody loved that. Yes, you've mentioned your ethnicity before. I'm sure you're very proud of it there, Sleazy. You see, I have blue eyes because I am an Aryan god, alright? I'm like Ralph. I'm pretty much like, me and Ralph are probably like 95% genetically similar. Not even joking, dude. It's a meme reference. Yeah, me and Ralph probably have like a fucking common ancestor in these lands. If you date back like 50 fucking years, I'm sure. He looks like every kid I rode the school bus with. The Prussian kid meme. I've never seen that. There we go, we're getting somewhere. It doesn't match up, but that's okay. It's in your Cord right now. Sir, you must look in your Cord. I have your Discord, sir. Alright, I'll go check it. I'll check it on my phone. My arm came out wrong when being born. That's so base, dude. Poor bastard. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. We gotta do something over here on this side. And then I want to bring out some like that, so we're actually going to do that now. If we can. Alright, let's just attempt one here. I'm gonna do one there. I might have to add some more vertices to this thing right there. Yeah, and then I guess we're gonna move one over here. I'm just gonna match him up pretty roughly. He is Hitler's strongest soldier, yeah. Alright. You glad politisperging wasn't a thing? Yeah, dude. It's probably terrible right now. I remember me and this black kid when I was in high school shit-talking each other about Obama. And, like, there was really, like, no, like... I was like telling him, oh, if Obama wins, my family's gonna move to Mexico. We're gonna move to Canada. I was just like, you know, just talking shit. But there like wasn't a whole bunch of animosity. Like now, you probably wouldn't want to fucking say that shit. People would like try and start a fight with you. Yeah. It's highly, everything's very political. Why are you selecting everything? Just select. Oh, that's right. I gotta do Alt. Yeah, it was right after I got out of high school. Let's go 0. There we go. That's what I want to do. When everything got super political. Nice. Let me just go back here for a second. Because I am going to get all of them at the same time, but I got to make it down here too. There we go. This is very hype music for what we're doing here. Tomorrow I'm going to do some like actual real work on the game. Instead of just fucking around with this shitty model that I made. Yeah. I'm glad I never went to, I went to John Tyler Community College out here in where I'm at. But I only went for like a semester, and I was like, man, like, fuck this, I'm just gonna go get a job, because this sucks. Like, I hate going to listen to some fucking spurg in the middle of class. I don't know, I just like taking history classes as an adult. I'm like, damn, I already like made money at one point. Why don't I just go make money again? Why do I have to listen to this idiot? But then I came from a like tradesman family. I remember watching oh shit. When did I do Purdue Owl then? That was like pretty recent. So I got my first job offloading metal trucks, and then I was doing that for like 5 years. I went from there to another company that made radiator coils. I ran a machine there that I showed yesterday. While I was there, I went to college online and did my college. I got an associate's degree, a big boy associate's degree. Alright, so there, we gotta have that one. But yeah, so that was basically what I did. Let me grab this. But yeah, I did. My brother went to Longwood for a little while. Yeah, education is like absolutely fucking worthless now. It's literally just there to employ the people who work at that fucking institution. And they don't give a shit. It's like, they know they're too big to fail. They don't care at all. They'll just be like, oh, do you have more money? Yeah, because you can go back and get another useless fucking degree. There was some guy who was there who was like a military veteran. He was in my class, and they got him twice. So he wanted to be like an audio engineer or something, like some type of fucking. They basically were gonna, like, you know, the Sam Hyde meme of like, oh, dude, you're gonna make beats or whatever. Like, that was what they fucking got him with. They were like, oh, bro, you're gonna be making beats for like Dr. Dre and shit. And he was like just smart enough to understand like the software to make the fucking beats, but like this guy had like just gotten out of the military and was like looking for a career, and it's like, you're probably not gonna make it making beats, dude. I don't know what to fucking tell you. And he posted this long thing about like how it was like you know, he was like looking towards a bright future after this college, after he gets his second degree doing this, and like his first degree was in like you know, like graphic design or something. And I was like, dude, like, just go get a construction job. Like, that's where you're gonna end up, dude. I'm sorry. It's gonna suck, but go get, like, just go to a technical school, learn to drive the tractor thing, and then you can make, like, $30 an hour. You can make more than me, and you can sit in a cab all day. So, like, yeah, well, they have no responsibility to the fucking people or the students, so they'll just, like, yeah, flood it with foreign students, take their money. You know, nobody has any obligation to stop the debt, the money coming in. The banks are just like, oh man, more people want to get debt? That's perfect. I love debt. How about a 50-year mortgage, you fuck? Alright, let's dissolve. Oh, shit. Alright, whatever. I think we can make this work. I'm going to try and make these into the lines. Yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. I try and talk to like older people about like the college system, and they're like all they do is tell me how much fun they had in college. And I'm like, dude, like, oh man, like younger people are kind of screwed today because of this college, like shit like that. And they'll just be like, I love college, I had a great time in college. And it's like, yeah, but like you went for like fucking if you're like Gen X or like a boomer, you're like, you went to a college that like helped you, and you only paid like 20 grand or whatever. You were weighing down my chair, kitty cat. Even though I have a massive frame that definitely outweighs a cat, I'm not that I'm not that small. I'm you know, I'm a big man over here. What the fuck are you doing, man? Yeah, thank you. This cat I actually had, I got for my first job about like 8 or 10 years ago. Probably about 8 years ago. She's about 8 years old. Shitty kitty. Yeah, there was, it was actually pretty sad. There was a bunch of cats that were hiding up in these big metal trays that we used to move, and some of them fell to their deaths, but we like got up there on a ladder and saved the rest of them, and she was one of the ones that was saved. I think the mama cat got ran over or something, but for whatever reason she like brought them up to this like, you know, really high up rack, so we had to like climb up there and get them. I've got toxoplasmosis. That's why I'm so effeminate and agreeable. I am not effeminate and agreeable. I yell at people all the fucking time. Mommy and Daddy might not be so happy if they knew you were paying $60,000 for us to blow your mind. Yeah. Damn, dude, that Sam Hyde bit, that performance that he did where he told those people they're going to get a performance from Jennifer Aniston, and then he comes out there with the wig on, and he's like, hey, it's me, Jennifer Aniston. What are you looking at? What are you going to do? You going to try and rape me? What are you looking at, buddy? And then halfway through the thing, he's like, he pretends to take a phone call from his dad. He's like, yes, Dad, I do need more money. Because I gotta buy a new Apple iComputer because I need to do it for graphic design. Yes, only $14,000. Yes, Dad, I need it now. It was so funny to watch like all the reactions of those people. That was back in his heyday. Yeah. Dude, there is no one easier in the world to mess with now probably than college age people. They're probably so fragile. Alright, dude, we kind of did this in a somewhat agreeable way. I do not have toxoplasmosis, by the way. I am not agreeable. I can't believe you'd say that. That's more insulting than than anything. Agreeable. I'm crotchety, alright. Alright, that's on the X. 0. Oh shit. Doesn't toxoplasmosis make you like, makes you like crave danger? Right? That makes people buy motorcycles and shit. That's what I heard about it. But don't you get that from eating cat shit? I'm not eating cat shit. My opponents eat cat shit, not me. You're my favorite agreeable streamer. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what the government says. You're the most agreeable cash cow we have. You pay your taxes and, you know. S on the X. This is 0. Alright, there we go. Alright, S on the X, 0. Alright, there we go. Not crave, but more unaware of danger. It makes mice retarded, so cats kill and eat them. Ah. E on the Y. Alright, there we go. Right there. Wonderful. Let's see if I can do this. Can I do S on the Y? 0. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. And then we just bring it out right there. And then we're going to grab all of, whoops, all of these. Nice. And we'll give them the, what, the reddish? I think it's the darkest, a sign. There we go. It's looking pretty cool. It's like a Silent Hill graphics card. Damn. Oh, I hate this fucking song. Oh, I hate this fucking song. That one's fun. Alright. There you go. Get out of here. Food Line graphics card. Hell yeah. Alright, we need something for these aluminum fins. I think what I'm going to do is just assign them a metal texture. Fuck it. Alright, let's let's go to one of them and go Control A. Fucking piece of shit. A. Alright. UV. Oh, we probably have to go here, Control A, scale. There we go. That's what I'm trying to fucking do. UV unwrap. Alright. Let's see how that looks. I don't know. I kind of like that. Even though you can really tell it's repeating. Let's see if we can fix that. I don't know how I would do that. Maybe if I spin it this way and shrink it down. Whatever, it's gonna be behind the fucking thing anyway. There was a job at the place I used to work that you would just slice out aluminum fins like this. And I worked with this guy who, I trained on the machine. I trained on the machine that I was working on. They didn't trust him to work it. So they put him on this other machine, which was harder to fuck up. But they, like, count the number of presses you do. And he came over to me and he's like, yo, man, like, I can't be slacking on that machine because they be counting my presses. Man, he's like, I like working on your area because I could be slacking all the time. I was like, dude, they still noticed that you were slacking all the time. That's why they demoted you over to this area. And now you have to, like, clock in manually your amount of presses. It's like, for fuck's sake, dude. Great people. I think he got fired from stealing from the vending machine, which was very funny too. They didn't outright say that's what it was, they just let him go. But he came over to me one time and he told me he stole from the vending machine. And I was just like, that's so fucking funny. Alright, so now we need some type of brass texture. Oh, we got some... I got a text message, hold on. Oh, look. An autistic teen with uncontrollable rage. She wishes she could stop. Yeah, I see your... uploaded a video of me, apparently. We're glad you make friends at work with people who steal from vending machines and slack off. Yeah. Well, we're not friends anymore. Yo, I was at fucking work one time, and this different factory from the one I was at. But this black dude I've been working with for like half a year, he came over to me and he was just like, he looked fucked up, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And he was like, he's like, "Oh man, like I was chilling with these two white guys in the parking lot, and we ended up smoking a little bit of meth." I was like, you know. How do you just end up smoking a little bit of meth on lunch break? The fuck are you talking about? And he's like, oh, I'm actually having a pretty good time. And I was like, dude, like, just get the fuck away from me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've never had a meth break. Dude, most of the places I've worked, the issues I've gotten into are because I'm such a straight edge worker, it pisses people off. And they're like, why he gotta be working so hard? He be making all of us look bad. And it's like, if you just stayed at the machine and did what you're supposed to do, maybe you'd have an output like me. Alright. I've never had a meth break. I'm trying to, I guess I should go get another fucking texture. I don't wanna. I'm going to slack off and fall upwards to the top, yeah. You could be like an Indian. Yeah, just slack off all day, do barely anything, and then whenever there's like credit, just run up and try and grab it. And then be like, "Sir, I was right there, sir." And then go post on LinkedIn how cool you are. All right. We'll do that there. We gotta make this some type of green, and I'm wondering if I should put, like, you know, paths and shit like on there. I was kind of debating that, what I was gonna do there. Maybe I could just get a picture of it. Maybe we could just do that. Let's see. Alright. What were we gonna fucking look up? That's right, a circuit board texture. Circuit board texture. Actually, ChatGPT is gonna make it for me. What am I doing? Where's my fucking... Just slack off, overrepresent your work, and kiss ass. The white man needs to learn from our shit-colored brothers. Truth nuke. Yeah. Well, I work at a small business right now. That is true of, like, larger corporations, though. Squeaky wheel gets the fucking grease. If you work at a large corporation and you just, like, complain all the... Well, I'm not complaining all the time, but you do your duty, and then, like, every now and again you're like, I need this, I need that, I need that. They will give you the shit, like, you know. I don't know. Yeah. But staying at large corporations that, like, don't have your best interest in mind is also, it's difficult. Hard work equals more work, yeah. Hard work. Alright, I'm going to ChatGPT to generate this texture. Alright, let's bring it over here. You fucking worthless piece of shit. What do you mean it's archived? It's a new chat, you fucking retard. You better fire up every fucking diesel generator in Afghanistan to run that run that data center, buddy. I want to make an animation for that, just like trees being fed into a grinder, like just a whole bunch of shit whirring. I said the idea yesterday just to like answer stupid prompts on here. But alright, what are we gonna do here? Make me a texture for a circuit board. Very simple. Alright, let's see. I need water. I don't know, I guess that could work for now. I mean, you're only going to see the edges of it anyway. Alright, whatever. I gotta share it with my family. Look what I made with the ChatGPT. Have I tried Grok? I have not. I actually pay for ChatGPT. I probably don't need to pay for it anymore. I was using it a lot more, and I was using like the better model a lot. Alright, so all I was going to do here is go filter, generic, normal map. We'll see what happens. Export. export as. Bring it over here, and we'll go fucking desktop. Circuit board spelled incorrectly. Wonderful. And we'll export it there. And then we will fucking. What do you mean I can't control Z? There we go. All right. Export to the same spot again. Diffuse. All right, there we go. You should use the website Song Angel posted for the bump map. Yeah, I probably should. Hold on, let me. Oh, there was this other tool. Hold on, materialize. Oh, it's the wrong. Whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, I've used this before. I think this is actually made in the. Oh, it's made in Unity. Okay. But yeah, it like generates a whole bunch of maps and shit all in here and puts them all into one folder. I used to have it. I'll probably fuck with that later. I'm just trying to get my ideas down for now. But yeah, I probably will use that other thing to generate the textures. Let's just see if this even looks good. Perfect. Wonderful. Just what I wanted. I mean, it does look a little bit better. You're not going to see the back. I think the back I might do some type of like just black texture or some shit. Oh fuck. Where did I close? Alright. Yeah, I will use that website though after, probably not on the stream. Because I think you have to make an account. I think you said. Alright, let's make this the plastic texture. There we go. Assign. Alright, perfect. We'll just go object mode, control A, scale, edit, A, UV, unwrap. I'll go to UV editing. And I guess it's really not seamless, but we can kind of hide the seams just by doing that, so. We gotta figure out something for this down here. I'll probably do all of this in black, and then we'll just do like a gold for that texture. Yeah, you want to hear something really fucking funny? I was gonna throw like a barbecue. Well, not a barbecue, but I was gonna throw like a thing for the people I work with, just like a fucking like a party or whatever. I was gonna invite my brother too and his girlfriend. And I asked one of the people that I work with. I said, "Yo, if I threw like a thing, would you show up?" He straight up looked at me, and he said, "I'd consider it." And I was like, oh, okay, that's the no. I was like, yeah, there's no fucking way this guy's showing up. That was really fucking funny. I remember my brother and I, we threw this party near, I think it was like 4th of July. It wasn't on 4th of July or whatever. And like only one of our friends from work showed up, and he brought like a ton of beer, and we just got completely fucking wasted with this one guy. It was pretty fun. All right, let's make that yellow. Yellow like gold. There we go. We have this big, evil, demonic looking... Oh, I forgot about this fucking piece of shit over here. You know what? You're getting the regular metal textures. I don't give a shit. Past like 4 people in a social event, you get diminishing returns. That's a psychopathic thought. I'm sorry, I can't hang out with this group of people. I get diminishing returns when it's past 4 people. I can't manipulate anyone. I can't scandal or scheme. What am I supposed to be doing here? Enjoying the company? Gross. I like to be, at least in a group of 3 people, very easily manipulatable, probably younger than me. John will never be a Dark Triad bad boy. Dude, I have to show you something that is so fucking funny. Hold on. I wrote this script yesterday. Oh, fuck yeah, I still have it. This is gonna make you laugh so hard. All right, this is a thing that I was gonna be working on for like the for my intros. I was gonna be like, welcome back to the Alphapreneurship Seminar for Young Men. Today we'll be learning how to instill the Dark Triad of personality traits into your mind. Let's review those traits now. So yeah, this is gonna be my next intro. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I haven't really worked out all of it, but I do know that Machiavellianisms, that's your mad scientist grind set, trend and stuff like that. So I'm moving in a good direction with this sketch. Machiavellianisms, yeah. That's like Julius Caesar and shit. That's the guy who made Pinocchio. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're gonna go. We was princes in Italy and shit. Control A, scale. Edit A, UV, unwrap. There we fucking go. Looks awful. We're just gonna scale it up real good. Scale it real good. All right, so I want to have like a different. Why does it look like that? UV, smart UV project. All right, let's see that thing. There we fucking go. Now you fucking got it right. I can't believe it didn't interpret what I was trying to do immediately and fix it. That's ridiculous. Let's grab that and assign a new one. Yellow metal. Assign. There we go. I'm just going to put that on the inside here. And we'll probably put some light shining out of here or some shit like that. And we'll do it up here on this cone as well. I think I can just do that. Alt. There we go. Assign. Oh my god. Kitty cat, get off me. Kitty cat. Sorry, you're really annoying. Alright. And then we'll grab all of this right here. And reddish metal. Sign, there we go. We have 3 types of metal on this thing. You can't even tell, but that's wonderful. That's what real artists do. Now I do need some type of silver metal for this type of shit. So what I'm gonna do probably is do this. I'm gonna make it like a silverish. We're gonna turn the metallic up. I'm gonna go grab a normal map. Yeah, image texture. We'll open desktop, environment textures. I'm sure I have some type of metal sheet. Normals. And I'll add what the fuck? Normal map, we'll throw that in there. Who was Machiavelli again? He was like, I don't think he was in The Sopranos. I'm pretty sure he did something. Probably not something good. If he's like in the Dark Triad, whatever. All right. I don't know. I don't know. We have to grab every fucking one of them. We're just grabbing these. That'll be fine. That's enough. Who gives a shit? He lived during the Renaissance in Florence and wrote The Prince, which is basically being feared is better than being loved. John's Dark Triad personality traits are retarded, gay, and short. Yeah, that's what I put on my Tinder profile. Retarded, gay, and short. I'm part of the Dark Triad. Retarded, gay, and short. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, the Dark Triad. This is a programming show. It's not true. Italians are the Mexicans of Europe as European Mexicans. Yeah. I don't know how you came up with that theory, but I guess that's something. Nordicist, yeah. Shade auto smooth. There we go. Now we have a nice fine metal finish. Let's see. My Dark Triad is lovable. Lovable, approachable, intelligent, alright? The friendly triad over here. Alright. Fuck are we even doing? We need to do what? We gotta do this fucking thing. What do I subdivide the whole fucking thing? What would that look like? Terrible. Agreeable kind. I thought I'd sneak that one past you, but you got it in there. At least you didn't put, at least you didn't put bald. Yeah, at least you didn't put bald in there. Yeah, at least it's only 3. You can only hit me with 3 insults. You can't get a 4th in there, can you, you fuck? The dark quadrant. The quatard. The quatard or whatever. Yeah. My family could be watching this live, you know. My dad could be like, "Oh man, let me tune in to see what my super strong son is doing. Probably doing great stuff. Definitely not getting bullied by a chat." All right. Let's put one of those bars over here. Let's play the music too. I got this Silent Hill playlist, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna suck. This is called Root Canal. Yeah, it's gonna be awful. Let's just go to lo-fi. She doesn't even know what the word stream means. He's probably like, "What are you, pissing on something?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm gonna be on Blender streaming." He's probably like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Yeah, is that a war movie? Are you watching? That's if it's not, that's pretty gay. I'm gonna be hanging out in my shed, playing with a firearm, getting super drunk. You pissing into a blender on the web, son? Yeah. What am I trying to do? Dissolve that vertices. All right. Not what I meant to do. I might have to do them separately. Subdivide 2 times. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Subdivide. I think I did show him this one time. It was like, I showed him like Blender. My dad, I showed him like the Godot engine and Blender, and he was like, "Huh, yeah, that's something." Like literally like fucking Hank Hill. Like, yeah, like Bobby, why don't you do something a little less gay there, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, it's like cam girls. People pay me money, and well, people don't pay me money, but yeah, I go on. I talk about lolcows sometimes. Yeah, that's other internet weirdos that are on the internet. What do you mean you can't join the motherfucker? Yeah, I want to be like my hero, Joshua Connor Moon. He's fighting for internet free speech, and that's what I want to do too. It's all started up because of Chris Chan. And that's why I do a stupid fucking programming show where people make fun of me. All right. Why are you acting like the Batman impersonating the Joker caught in the Dark Knight? I'm not doing that. All right. Yeah, this song sucks. What are you gonna do? I think this is gonna look really good. All right, subdivide. Bam. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Fucking cat. My cat is A-logging me. I'm in control of this house, you fucking animal. Bastard. You know what if I just bring it out? Let's see what happens. Oh no. That area right there is too large. Fuck, we gotta fix that. Alright. Alright. There we go. Whoops, I meant to double G. There we go. Nice, okay. There we go. All right, that's about as much as I care to do. Let's go ahead and pull that thing out and we'll see what happens. Should look good. Actually, it looks like we didn't get these little tabs up here. All right. Yes, on the Y0. Oh. That's not good. I wonder if I can just grab it. there. Shift Z. There we go. Perfect. You're never even going to see it. You're never even going to know. What do you say? What do you know? It's perfect. We'll do the same thing over here. Whoops. Whoops. We gotta get the whole thing. It looks really fucked up. Great. Good enough. Who's gonna fucking... Alright, let's just grab it. And we gotta assign it that all-important material. Darkest metal. There we go. So now we got fins everywhere. That's looking pretty cool. I think it's looking pretty decent. Yeah, we got that there. We're gonna need some other type of port up here. I guess that would be an HDMI port, probably. Or whatever. I gotta make some type of stand for it. Yeah, let me look up PCIe or whatever it's called. PCIe. There we go. So we're going to make one of these that it goes into. It doesn't have to look just like that, but, you know, kind of similar, close, or whatever. I think what I'm trying to do is have, like, I think it would be cool to have, like, a GPU in back over here, and, like, you have a CPU up here, and then, like, 3 GPUs up here, and then, like, the GPU there, and like a big robot kind of like in the background here. Actually, fuck, let's try and make the robot. That's way more fun than what I'm doing here. Make human. I just gotta take a break and get some coffee. Kitty cat, you're gonna have to move. This is Shitty Kitty, by the way. She's pretty chill. Doesn't really move a lot. She prefers to be held. There you go. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee. Alright. Yeah, let me sit cross-legged in my chair like I'm a fucking child, and then, yeah, I'll be ready. And no, it's not because I'm too tiny to get to the computer. Alright. Okay. Fuck. Fucking shit, man. Alright, so basically my idea is to get a human mesh here. I hate this. It won't zoom into where the fuck you want to zoom into. But yeah, we're going to get a human mesh here and then kind of add like a metallic face on here and then cut out parts of the face and then have like wires and meshes sticking out. I think that'll look sufficiently robot-y. We're going to get rid of the ears, and the back of the skull is probably just going to be a bunch of wires sticking out. Maybe like Sonic the Hedgehog-esque. Because, you know, that's, you know, Sonic's always never far from my thoughts. Like any autistic person. He's definitely got to be Caucasian, of course. Zero influence of any other race. I do like how he just has those three, as if there can't be anything else in the world. That's very funny to me. Alright, we're gonna make him really fucking tall. It's a robot. And then the arms, I'm probably gonna chop the arms off and add like, just like iron rods or something. Make Cobson? What do you mean Cobson? Who's Cobson? That rings a bell. Oh. Yeah. I just looked that up. Cobson Soyjak from Lawnmower Man. Yeah, that's great. We can give him a collar. He can be a gothic bad boy with a little bell collar. There's a gothic bad boy collar for you. You got a beard. That's basically what you're going for, yeah. Oh, shit. Can't see that. What else do I have in here? We got horns. Now he's a real gothic bad boy. Yeah, we really don't need any of that. We don't need any clothes at all because we're going to have, like, it's all going to be metal textured. And I don't think I have any robot shit, really. Just, like, funny stuff and gothic collars. We got a suit. Oh, we got a helmet. A very special helmet. Alright. Yeah. We don't need any of that. Let's go back to the modeling. I guess we really just need the model, right? Oh, the muscle. He's got to have a lot of muscle. Actually, I think it'll be easier with no muscle. Kind of just regular. Yeah, I think that'll be easier. Let's just go ahead and export it. As a film box, probably. We're gonna call this Machine Man. Where do I want to go to? Let's go new folder. Cyborg Man. Cyborg base. Alright, I'm just gonna make it in here because we're probably gonna use a lot of these textures and I don't feel like bringing them all back in. Yeah, there's no reason to fucking do that. We're probably only gonna make the top of him. I don't see a reason to make the bottom legs or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, the GPU is looking good. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. I kind of like it. It's got like a very nice horror vibe. Not really what I was going for, but I guess we'll make it like a Silent Hill computer. That'll be pretty badass. I think I need to add some ridges or something to this outside. Probably over here. And then the texture back here has got to be a little better. Wonderful. Pyramid Head's GPU, yeah. I remember the Silent Hill movie that came out when I was like still like, I don't know, 13, 14. Yeah, I guess right around there. That was a really scary movie. That movie scared the absolute shit out of me. Alright. Let me go over here. Cyborg Man base, import. We really don't even have any... Alright, whatever. We're gonna have to work on them anyway. That GPU is a bit rusty. It is a little rusty. Okay, so... yeah, I guess my idea was to just get rid of some of this shit. So pretty much right where this circle of the head ends. Can I get one all the way around? Like that, yeah, perfect. So I'm going for pretty much everything behind that. So I'm just gonna hide this. And then I'm gonna get rid of like the ears. Yeah, maybe I can... Damn, I can't select that way. Whatever, I can do this. I guess my idea was to have no head, no backing, really. So I was going to get rid of all of that. And just have like a pipe extending for the neck. You know, very Terminator-esque type shit. Let me grab this and we'll get the select circle. And we'll just grab all this shit. Grab these. Grab those. Kitty cat, stop A-logging me. You're on my cord for the fucking... Get the fuck out of here. You fucking cat shit. No, I can't. I'm not going to pet you right now. Because I have a very important stuff to do. Alright, we don't need the inside of his mouth. Damn, I thought I could get everything right there. That was just... Alright, can I do Alt and Alt and Alt? And we'll delete these. Delete vertices. There we go. Perfect. So we have that. I don't want the neck, so I'm going to get rid of that as well. I think I'm just going to take certain parts of the chest, hopefully. Yeah. Let me go to wireframe. Why am I being retarded? Alright, let's go to select circle and just get all of this. Make sure we get all of these selected. I think right about right about there. I'm kind of making like a chassis of armor. Oh, you fucker. Alright. Let me do that again, but faster and better. Harder, faster, stronger, better. Man, how's Kanye doing? I haven't heard from him in a little while. For someone who just joined the stream, would be very hard to understand what is going on here. A robot and the rusty GPU. I think anyone with any brains could put it together that this guy's making a boss battle for a Godot game, and he's got to have a robot and a GPU. I think anyone would understand that immediately. And met with a rabbi. Yeah. Yeah, I met with my rabbi. Rabbi Shmuley. Alright, let's go here. Who's that one that visits all the celebrities' children? What was that one's name again? These streams filter the wheat from the chaff, yeah. We are the chaff, and we are sneaking into all the little cracks. Escaping the system of the wheat. We're not going to let the wheat A-log us. I think I'm going to separate this. Yeah. Now it's kind of starting to look like some type of what I'm going for. My style is always some type of surrealistic horror type deal. It's not what I try and do, it's just what happens. So yeah, I guess the mask is going to be like, you know... I guess I should have like a small model, but I don't. I'm just going to make a big model. Yeah, something like this. Based in Morrowind build. This is just like the Morrowind game, put a face on everything. No, it's not. I'm not, it had a face to begin with. I didn't put the face on it. Have you ever considered learning how to actually make art? Yeah, you know, I did. I applied and I was rejected. They said, you don't have... I know this isn't a stream for real questions. Sorry for breaking character. Yeah, I mean, you didn't even call me gay once in that post. Have I ever considered learning how to make actual art? What do you mean actual art? This is real art. I was about to say, you know who else was rejected from an art school? One of my heroes. Not the one you're thinking of. Kind of looks funny with a little body. So I kind of want to use like the hands, but not the arms. So I think I'm just going to take the arms there. Like, oh, that's back there. That's the RTX right there. We're making a big cyborg guy to come and attack for it. Like learning the fundamentals of things like colors, composition, and making reference sheets. What are you talking about? Colors. What is there to learn about colors? You got your good colors and you got your bad colors. I know which ones when I'm driving around. I see them. I know which one's what. Okay. I don't need some type of no fancy pants college boy to tell me what a color it is. All right. I thought we had our own color theory. I know you always talk about how you don't see color. That's right. I talk about how liberal I am. I talk about my multiple charities to help the homeless. I just think, you know, I should be giving of myself, you know. Like, these people are accomplishing so much with their lives, shitting their pants on the street, screaming up at the sky, and I just think, you know, I could never accomplish anything like that, you know, by working my entire life. These are the true inheritors of the world. What a bunch of lovely people. People like Bursch, sitting in Section 8 housing. Dude, I had a family member that was talking about wanting to be a social worker, and I was just thinking about the idea of them like going to some fucking ghetto neighborhood to knock on the door to check on Mersh or like King Cobra or something, like, "Sir, are you okay in there?" And they're like, "Oh, is that a woman out there?" It's just like, yeah, good idea. It's a good use of your time. I mean, I guess they could be like helping children escape bad situations, and too, like, there is that for social work. It's not just helping idiots in the ghetto, but that's what my political brain went to. So I viciously attacked them personally on the spot, and now I'm not allowed at Thanksgiving anymore. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm imagining right here. I said, "How dare you don't agree with my politics and my hatred of poor people." It's 99% of the time dealing with subhuman filth, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, some social workers, like, you know, they, like, save kids from bad situations and shit like that, so I don't know. I like to think there's some good people in the government doing something good with my tax money. Trying to scam you, yeah. Some person who doesn't want to work and they're like, "Come on, man." No, let's be real. It's definitely like men steal. Men like never like beg the government. Men are like, "No, I'll commit a crime." Like, I'm not that fucking hard up. I feel like it's mostly women who are milking the system at this point. Or foreigners. They relocate kids to go get molested by two gay dads. Yeah, that is legitimately true. They will do that. I'm thinking about getting rid of the back of this too. I think that's too much form. Men are huge leeches too. Yeah, I guess they just are more quiet about it. You don't see them as much screaming on TikTok like, "Donald Trump owes me food stamp money." How was that? Did you put manlet? I banned the word manlet. So if you put manlet in there, you might get banned, buddy. I don't make the word. I'll call Evil Eddie as soon as he's done fucking with Boss Man. Damn, I haven't actually checked in on Boss Man. I wonder how he's doing. I know he went to... Didn't he go to lockup? Isn't he locked up right now? For violating his parole and smoking crack and all that. Leechman. Did I move house or just my setup? Yeah, right now I'm in my front room. Before I was in my bedroom, and I successfully kicked my mom out of the front room. So now she lets me do the show in here, and she does her gambling in the closet. I feel so bad for what Trump do this day. Okay, I don't really know what Trump did today. Generally, I like Trump, but he's been kind of pro-Israel right now, and kind of like, I feel like, I don't know, not pro-America. But what are you gonna do? It's the fucking Republican Party. It's a big gay tent, and they're all in it, and you're not. And they're slamming the tent shut on you. Fuck you. You deserve to die. Sorry, that's really brutal. Alright. What am I going to do here? I'm thinking of having, like, maybe gears or something. Can we make a gear? Isn't there, like, a gear? I guess we could do it with a cylinder. Yeah, you know what else is a big tent? The circus. I'm gonna go and scream that at my senator, and you know maybe that'll solve things. I'm gonna get in there and get down to business. You know what? Next stream, I'm gonna be doing my political rants. I'm gonna run a successful political channel. I actually did contemplate at one time just doing like a whole quartering grift. After watching how successful quartering is, even though he's like super fucking boring on Kino Casino, it's just like, damn, anyone could churn out that content where you're just like, can you believe that Disney made another gay character? And you just do that all day. All right. Or you could do it in the other way, where you try and extort leftist communists, and you're like, "Oh man, can you believe that people have to work for money?" I mean, Hassan's like obviously like the best at that, but I mean, if you can get in good with that niche, like that's the way to do it. I think if I go individual origins and the normals, and then I hit E, I can make like a gear. Am I making Snail Man again? Yeah, everything just turns into Snail Man. I can't help myself. I'm trying to make some gears. There we go. Oh, I'm on the fucking bounding box center. Turn it back to global. There we go. And let's see. If I just go add cylinder, go here, R90, spin it. You know what I might do is go Alt G on both of these, return them back to the center, and that way they're both aligned in the center. And we can make this like a actual ring or whatever. And I'm gonna go add modifier. Oh, not this one. Add modifier boolean, and we're gonna apply it, and we'll hide that. And I'm gonna go object shade auto smooth. I think I'm also gonna grab all this shit. Oh, good. It doesn't grab all of it. Wonderful. Just what I wanted. I'm gonna bevel every edge. Can I just grab everything and bevel everything? I don't want these. There we go. Also, yeah, there we go. And then I want to bevel all that. Wonderful. Let's see what happens there. Oh wait, no, not that. Bevel here. And I want to add like 3. Yeah, I mean that looks like a gear. Control A, scale. And then we're gonna give this that Silent Hill metal texture. Reddish metal. Material preview. Edit mode. UV, smart UV project. Project the fucking thing. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, you fuck. Alright. Let's give this guy some type of metal face too. Let's give him the yellow metal. We have that there. And I guess my idea was to have like kind of like a mesh of these gears. They're ready-made gears. I knew there were ready-made gears somewhere. I was like, I just can't remember where the fuck they're at. Alright, let's just put one like right here. And we'll make one slightly bigger over here. They don't really have to turn anything. They just gotta look cool. Yeah, and then I might have like a steel pipe hanging off of this one. And going on to the face, and then just a bunch of wires coming out of it. Yeah, so the face, the eyes. Probably gotta be more like right here. And I guess I'm just gonna add like probably a cylinder. It's gonna go off the big gear. And then we'll just add some bullshit housing to this thing. Shift Z. Oh, you fucking whatever the fuck it is. Put fucking axis. There you go. Thank you. Alright, so it's going to be kind of like off to the side over here. S, Shift Z, it's got to be thinner. Not like that though. S, Shift Z, Z like that. There we go. On the local, I guess. Alright, so then we're going to move this over here. And I'm going to like add some loops here. Right there. And I'll just expand those out, and I'll probably like push this in and push it in here and make it just a little more, you'll see what I'm doing. More of like a diameter rod that you would actually get at a machining shop. Damn, I used to have this cart when I would offload rod at these metal shops. It was like these large, like fucking, like big 20-foot fucking things, and I would have to offload them by hand. I had a cart I had to wheel out, and then get them on. I'd use a fork truck to put them on the cart, and then wheel the cart back in. That cart would be like 200 fucking pounds. My brother had to help me sometimes. That shit sucked. Sometimes I could push the thing with the fork truck, though. Alright, so my idea is to grab this right here and shrink that in. And grab this and shrink that in. And this one too, and shrink that in like that. And then this one and this one. We're gonna do the individual origins and the I think the normal, and we're gonna hit E and S, and yeah, what if I hit SX? There we go. So we scale that in like that, and yeah, that's kind of my idea. We're gonna lock that, so it looks like it's locked in there. Yeah, maybe something like this. and we'll have this attached to the face somehow. Maybe we'll take another gear. I think it would be okay to have it like turned. Like this. Kitty cat, get out of here. Leave me alone. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to do important shit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I mean, you're never really gonna see much of that, so it might not even need anything. I will probably add something there, but yeah, I'm thinking of having like some springs like this. Not springs. Whatever the fuck those are. Yeah, I mean, because you're going to be like down there. But yeah, I mean, so that's what you're going to see as the player, and then they're probably going to look to the side, so you'll see all those gears and shit. So I probably will have to do a better job of hiding stuff. And then I'm going to make like a bunch of curves. I got to figure out a better way to do like particles or hair and have that transfer into Godot. I don't know yet. I might even like grab a hair from Make Human and then just add a different texture of like chords or something. But I'm gonna get going for now. That was here's the graphics card. Here's the update from yesterday. The whole idea is that we're gonna make a boss fight with a monster that we're gonna defeat. We're gonna have like a GPU, like 3 GPUs and then a CPU over here, and we gotta defeat all the GPUs, overload them, and then destroy the big monster and kill everything. But yeah, peace out, everyone. I'll probably be streaming